Dr. Cowan, let's talk more about bullying.
For me, bullying comes up a lot, and often bullying doesn't show itself, so parents don't always know the child is being bullied until it's coming out in stomach aches, or I don't want to go to school, or all kinds of weird ways that it manifests. So when I say physically, emotionally, and spiritually, it's about self-care. Right? Protecting yourself is caring for yourself. I've already told you this, that the ground floor of physical is movement, feelings, eating, breathing, and sleeping, right? So these are ground floor awarenesses of your body and how you're holding your space in the face of somebody who is being aggressive with you. How do you hold that space? This is like martial arts. How do you contain your space and own it? Even though they're saying words that are deeply hurtful, could be racial, it could be coming from any angle. Oh, you're stupid. Oh, nobody likes you. Whatever it is, you have to hold your space even though it's hitting you, right? So the ground floor is the physical level of grounding yourself, staying present. So this is just staying embodied. So you're safe in your body. If you feel safe in your body, you may do it with breathing.
You mean like, okay, let's do example.
You're
yelling
making fun of me.
I'm yelling at you.
Yeah.
You're stupid.
Right,
you're
right.
fat.
Right. So
you're ugly.
Right. So this stuff is coming at me. Now I want to react, right? I want to react to it, which is what the bully wants me to do. They're looking for a reaction.
Like to hit.
They want me to do something because it makes them feel, it gives them a charge, right? So I always talk to kids about, on a physical level, you don't want to give them something to hit. That's not the martial arts way. That's not the Tai Chi way. You want to give them nothing. So it's like boring. They'll go, then they'll move off, right?
Or they'll just do more, no? Maybe they provoke you more. They say more things, meaner things. They start pushing you.
Your goal your goal is to move away from them in the most graceful way you can. The goal is it's not being a coward. It's not running away like a coward, because the trick is, let's take the physical is grounding yourself in your body. In that moment, and I do a lot of work with kids before the bully, to ground yourself. What does that mean? Breathing, feeling the weight, gravity, feeling where your tension is in your body. Remember when we do this thing? So it's about releasing tension.
Okay, sorry, talk about breathing. What kind of breathing?
Okay, so the key with breathing when you're feeling stressful and someone's coming at you is exhale. Not like hyperventilate. Like, here's the way to think about it, right? This is how you tell it to your 9-year-old. You ever see a basketball player who's got a free shot and he's going to try to shoot, and what do? They do this. And then they fire. Mm-hmm. That's grounding. Very effective, very simple. When I explain it to kids, they get it instantly. Parents have a hard time with it, but kids get it instantly. Very simple. Release the energy. Don't make his energy your energy. Very simple.
So take a deep breath.
It's not so much about the deep breath in, it's focus on blowing out the candle. The way I talk about it with kids is blow out the negative feeling into the room. It's not yours. So why are you making it yours? Physically, we're starting with the physical, the concrete thing, right? The emotional. Let's move to the second level, the emotional. No victim mentality. Get out of being a victim. He wants to make you the victim. If you give away your freedom, he owns you. Growth mind, fixed mind. You know this language? Growth mind is all about process. Growth mind is all about, this is a journey we're on. Right now, you and I are talking, we're on a journey. Fixed mind, black and white, right and wrong, good and bad. Carol Dweck's done all the research on this. At Stanford, people with fixed minds limit their success in life. A bully who convinces you you are stupid, or you're fat, or you're ugly, or you're weird, if you buy into that label, you're in fixed mind, you're limiting your own success, right? Get rid of the victim, because what ends up happening with a bully, that's the most dangerous thing, is you get the bully in here. Now you've got the bully. I guess I am stupid. Maybe he's right. Maybe I'm ugly. Now where's the bully? The bully's not out there anymore. Now the bully I'm taking home, and in the middle of the night, I'm believing that voice, right? So growth mind is, oh, this is a journey. This is a challenge. This is difficult. This is uncomfortable. So when he comes home crying to you emotionally, honor the feeling. I get it, buddy. That makes you feel really uncomfortable, right? Yeah. Where do you feel it? Now we're back in the body. Where do you feel that discomfort? Is it in your heart? Is it in your belly? Is it in your neck? Where? So you just localize it. Get out of the head. Okay, let's try to blow that feeling out. Let's blow it out into the room. It's just a feeling. A feeling's just the weather inside you. Weather always changes. 1 minute sunny, the next minute it's raining. It's Miami, right? That's the way it happens all the time. So let's see how we can see how the shades of feelings shift. So you're uncomfortable when you're around that bully, right? He makes you so mad and frustrated and sad and afraid. Lots of feelings. Big weather storm coming through. I get it. Let's breathe it out. Now how do you feel? Isn't that a miracle? Now you feel a little calmer? Wow. Don't live in the past. Feelings don't ever get stuck. They're always changing if you just pay attention to the feeling, right? So now we have body, emotions, shades of emotions. Honor the feeling of discomfort when you're around that energy, that negative energy. Honor it. I know. That guy makes you feel uncomfortable. Honor the feeling. It's what's alive in you. Spiritual. Spiritual security means, what's the meaning? What's the moral of the story, buddy? So this big bully comes and calls you what? What did he call you when you were young?
Ugly.
Ugly, okay. Look at this. We have this beautiful supermodel. What's the moral of the story, guys? He empowered you to prove how beautiful you are in the world. Can you give thanks to that bully?
I mean, there were many. It's not like
Can
one
you
person.
give thanks to that many bullies for getting you to this success that you're in now? Because if it wasn't for them, I'm not sure you would have become a supermodel. See, and it's hitting you now. Look close in on that. Can you give gratitude to these jerks who did not know you, who did not care for you, but who empowered you to prove that they were wrong? That's
yeah, thank you.
the spiritual power of this.